There we go. Okay, YouTube's going live. Get the promos sent out. Final day of Arcana. Let's get this thing beat. News. Don't want to look at news right now. News is sad. It's an election day for me, so I have to vote later today too. So that'll be fun. It's not a major election here in Springfield. It's I think it's just school board and one thing to allow elected officials to be sketchier. And so that's going to get voted down probably. Oh, I'm going to pop this out. There we go. Now I go to live chat. All right. Getting set. I actually have the timer. I updated the timer with the times from the end of the last stream. I just took the entire stream length and added it. Where's my drink? Got my drink. And controller. Everything's moved. There we go. Is that the crystal sword? Oh, that's got the gem in it too. Maybe that's the sword we're gonna make. Excuse me. Do your best today. That's really all we can hope for. Everybody. Okay, so we probably have a ton of money. Yeah, we got 20 grand. We probably got some stuff to sell. I know I'm buying fog cards. Maybe 9 more. Let's get those out of the way first. 9 more fog cards. Oh, God, my back is just grinding today. Don't get old, everyone. It's bad times. It's never recommended. Oh, I did start the timer again. There we go. We're good now. Now we're official. Buy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. How can you kill a god? He walks off a bridge. Well, you do all, okay. There's some things you have to do to follow the, what do they call it? Not the legend. Within the lore of Morrowind, the return of the big badass that can stop Dagoth has to do like 4 tasks, and that'll prove it's him. Like that's been foretold. You got to bring the tribes together, which is where you have to buy a slave. You have to buy a slave and give them away to someone for as chattel slavery, so that they can breed with them and have children. That is one of the tasks in Morrowind you must complete to progress the main story of the game. You've got to get a fancy weapon that can harm this. You've got to be able to hold the dagger that makes him vulnerable. That's one of the things. Bring the tribes together. Oh, you have to make peace between the major houses, and for that you just pick one of the houses and then just do all their side quests. So I picked one and solved a murder mystery, and they're like, yep, you're in charge of everybody now. I can't remember, I swear there's a third little mini task you have to do. Let me check it out. Morrowind quest line. The Morrowind Wiki, UESP, has a main quest. Yeah, there's a quest flowchart, basically. Because you have to fulfill the Telvanni prophecy. Now, other games have better questions of how to kill a god that don't involve purchasing chattel slaves. Planescape Torment. Planescape Torment is kinda that story. Torment Tides of Numenera. I still have to finish someday, but it gets kind of boring in the middle. Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 1 is effectively the story of how to kill somebody who's about to be a god. That's a solid story of a game. And in that one, the answer is essentially become a god yourself. Morrowind is make the god vulnerable. Spoilers for Planescape Torment. If I explain how that kills a god. That one's functionally, well, it doesn't spoil it too much, it just makes it more confusing. That one is essentially, well, you've had the power all along. So that doesn't really explain things. It's just, yeah, it's the friends you found along the way. Would be like Pillars of Eternity. Pillars of Eternity, you have to kill a god. That's like the major quest line of it. And Pillars of Eternity has a really cool main quest line. Like, a lot of games, these bigger open RPGs are kind of like the main quest is not that cool. And then the SNES is on the other side now. The main quest isn't that cool, and it's all the side quests that are memorable. Like, that's anybody that has a good opinion of Morrowind, they're imagining the side quests, because the main quest is trash. Pillars of Eternity has a really solid main quest, and it's really fun and interesting. Like, essentially, it's not too clever of a storyline. Like, it's not too complicated. It's not a unique... I mean, it is a unique idea. It's Christianity with a twist. Okay? So the twist is... So, there's... The Messiah's... Well, it's cool, KO'd. You'll like it. So, there was a Christian faith, right? It existed in the fantasy world that exists too. So you're in a D&D fantasy world, but also there's a Christian faith kind of thing. Well, heads up, somebody came back and said they're the Messiah, just like Jesus Christ claimed to be. So somebody came back and claimed they're the Messiah. But he didn't have a message of peace and wasn't kind initially. Like, he basically rallied troops and started a war that started moving across the countryside. And people were like, is this really a deity? Or is he just really powerful somehow, like through magic or something? And his followers really believed him. And is it Matt Mercer that voices him? But the Matt Mercer character, he was a follower in that faith who is now having doubts about about his faith, because he's like, I always thought this was a kind God. Why is he doing these things? Why would he have wanted to do these things? Now, all of this takes place before the game starts, because what happened in the past was you have a person who seemingly has the powers of a god, doing godlike things, healing people and having wars. You have another faith that worships a different god, and it's basically a fire god. And they create a big fucking cannon, and they fucking nuke the Jesus character. Like, literally. It's described as like a column of fire that scorched and scarred the land and everything. So they destroy God. Like, this happens before the game starts. It's just kind of a neat setting. And there's a whole lot of political and religious fallout from that event. And then on top of that, you have all sorts of other stuff going on. Like, or is it Pillars 2? That's Pillars 2 that has that. But yeah, Pillars 1 is nuts. It's a great story. I would recommend it. Pillars 1 is just a whole lot of fun, especially if you like Baldur's Gate 3. It's very open. It's a more... If you want a crunchier Baldur's Gate 3, like if you enjoy the metagame component of Baldur's Gate 3 where you're like trying to tweak a character in a situation to get the best result, you won't have as many like variety of options of things you can do like in Baldur's Gate 3, like picking up bodies and throwing them and doing things like that. But the crunchiness of the battle is way, way more tactical in Pillars of Eternity. Like, it's got that going for it. It plays more like a turn-based strategy game in that regard. Where's it going? I was going to sell stuff and buy stuff. But the fun part of Pillars of Eternity is you get to, like, explore the past. Because the central element that makes you unique in Pillars of Eternity is you can see... You can basically read people's souls and read the souls of the recently deceased. And so you can see events from the past or their experiences of the past. So you'll get to find out things about like what happened during that war and all that. Which is kind of neat. Fun game. It is a fun game. I really liked Pillars of Eternity 1. Pillars of Eternity 2 I have problems with, but I think there might be a way around some of my problems with 2, because it overall is a better mechanics game, and the story is, overarching story is kind of neat. It's just got a fundamental problem with the lore in the world that reeks of white dude who doesn't understand slavery, which is like my biggest pet peeve in gaming is slavery as a narrative choice done by people who functionally do not understand how bad slavery was. Like a major story section that basically all sides are involved in is what to do with the slave trade on these islands. And the vast majority of the storylines, from my glance when I was doing it, was you end up keeping slavery because it's, and your character and the world rationalizes it in different ways. Like the indigenous people, if you side with them, they keep slavery because reasons. And I'm like, why would they continue enslaving their own people? And they're like, well, they can enslave other people. Like, are you fucking kidding me? That was so irritating. And sure, it could be argued like, well, some of that happened in real life. Like, some Africans enslaved other Africans. And it's like, yeah, but you're making a fantasy world. Your story resolution for all players going through shouldn't be every player owns slaves or helped the slave trade. Like, that's a choice. That's not history at that point. That's a narrative decision that tells me more about the writers than anything. I think I have 2 magic gauntlets and I only needed 1. Magic gauntlet's pretty awesome. It creates basically a wall barrier, like a physical damage barrier on everybody in the party. Moon gauntlet does a damage buff on everybody. Spirit sword heals everybody. That's what's made this last dungeon a breeze now. Alright, we need to start buying things, because the max money you can have is 65,000. I think I'm good on all gear. Do I need to buy a shield? I might need to buy a shield. No, I have the Grand Shield, so I don't need Dragon Shield anymore. I have Grand Armor and Spirit Sword. Desiree Earthquake, Moon Gauntlet, he's good. She's Magic Gauntlet, Robe of Valor, Spirit Sword. So they've got their in-game gear. They don't need to buy any weapons. We can buy items. Yeah, I'm gonna buy honeys. I need a return ring, just in case. I'd like to buy... Excuse me, sorry. A tent. Maybe 2. And then let's do... I probably don't need MP honey. That raises my max MP. Restore honey increases my max HP. Now this is all for rooks, mind you. From what I understand, the final battle is only rooks. So I've been using these honeys throughout the entire game only for him. Intelligence will increase our magic defense. So I've been doing a bunch of that. The speedrun suggests getting a ton of those to make the final battle easier. And we're gonna basically make him like OP as fuck. I also want some strength stuff so he does more damage. And we should be pretty OP for this, because realistically I would have finished the game yesterday had I played longer. But because I have to walk back through the dungeon, it's just going to get goofy. Because I was on the final floor. And I can't return back to the final floor, I have to walk through the dungeon again, but I'm substantially stronger now. Let's use some of these. And it's fine, this final dungeon has not been like the prior dungeon where it was really difficult. I mean, it is, the fights are hard. But instead of like healing with Sylph or healing with Mario and then spinning in circles to get mana back, Rook's weapon can heal everybody. So in battle, if I get down to one enemy that's doing... And it heals 84-ish HP to everybody. So if an enemy is doing a single target attack, and they're not targeting... They target randomly, right? If they're doing a single target attack, or they're doing an AoE that does less than 80 damage, Rooks can out-heal them. And that's nearly everyone I saw in this entire dungeon. It's the in-game weapon, so it makes sense that he'd have that, because you've got to give him a weapon so he can fight the final boss and heal himself. It's also the titular sword we're building to make him OP. So apparently you combine the spirit sword, the crystal sword, and this gem that I got, but I don't know how to do that yet. I mean, I have all 3 of them, but if you try and use the item, it doesn't do it. Actually, wait. Inventory. I want to move the fog card next to the others. There we go. I bought a bunch of fog cards so I can escape battles and just get back to where I was pretty quick. I'm going to get the tents up here. Return ring here. Tent there. The enchanted jewel. That's the fancy thing. I can't use it. And I think like each one of these raises the stat by like 3. So we're getting strength and intelligence pretty high. Honestly, I would like alertness to be higher. What's Ifrit's? Ifrit is 124, so get higher than Ifrit. I think I need... I don't know what that one's called. We'll find out. And I'm not good at math. So 20 divided by 3, I think. I think it's agility. Well, let's find out. Let's go to stats. 108 alertness. Does this raise alertness? $111. So yeah, it does. Pretty substantially, in fact. You can't just press up and go to the end of the list either. I think the another character you can get in Pillars of Eternity is voiced by Matt Mercer's wife, too. I think that's the thing. I think that's the lore. They're both good voice actors. Or maybe it's in Pillars 2 she voices a character. I do know that it's got like a lot of Critical Role voice actors involved in that game. So a lot of Critical Role fans liked the game. I've not watched a single Critical Role thing. I don't say that as a point of pride. I also haven't watched any of One Piece. It just seems like an overwhelming amount of content, and I don't have the attention span for things like that. I have to watch shorter media. Speaking of shorter media, something I'm watching lately called Only Murders in the Building. It's a comedy series with Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Selena Gomez, which is funny to me for a couple reasons. One, it's just a fun show, and those as a comedy duo, Steve Martin and Martin Short have always been really funny. But as a comedy trio, Selena Gomez fucking nails it and is hilarious. That entire show is great. But the other third funny thing to me about that is, Steve Martin and Martin Short aren't a comedy duo. Like, they've had their own independent comedy careers, but when you talk about team comedy, they're actually known as a comedy trio, and it's Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Chevy Chase, who is a historic asshole and awful to work with. So it's funny that for the series where they need a comedy trio, they add Selena Gomez, don't have Chevy Chase, and it's substantially better. And nobody has to work with Chevy Chase. And yeah, it's a huge upgrade. Like, if they do a Three Amigos remake, they can just not have Chevy Chase, put in Selena Gomez, and I am for it. Let's do endurance. Yeah, I'm running out of money here. Those things are really expensive. These are just permanent stat upgrades you can buy, by the way. They don't expect you to have a bunch of money. This is just your money dump. And I appreciate any game that has a money dump, because there's a lot of games out there where you end up with a bunch of money and don't have anything to buy. Final Fantasy is one of those. A lot of Final Fantasy games don't have a good money dump. Yeah, so that would have pumped his defense. Interesting to think I probably could have kept buying endurance honeys until his defense was over 200. Oh, that would have been smart. Well, I got the intelligence high, and I've got strength is bonkers. I have not been pumping strength. I've been pumping intelligence, and I guess alertness. Ow, you are tearing up my leg, Faye. Can you just get on your D&D bed? Anyway, I'm gonna need maps, because this is gonna get real confusing for me otherwise. I have one of the maps. I have the final map up. I don't need the game fact anymore. Alright, so we're gonna do Bental Castle, Bental Tunnels. And we're gonna tear through this, because we don't have any items to get. We're just clearing shit out. We're gonna switch to Sylph, as usual, because she's awesome. Oh, we're gonna save. Wait a minute, hold up. Why didn't their MP go up? Why didn't they gain MP? Does the inn not restore their MP fully? Maybe I saved and didn't actually stay at the inn yesterday. Okay, there it goes. Now they're saved. It's funny I never finished Torment Tides of Numenera, because like I own the RPG book for Torment, or sorry, not Torment, but Tides and for Numenera, the Monty Cook RPG. And I think I stopped playing Torment Tides of Numenera for the same reason I never bothered playing Numenera. in that the world is really cool. I love the fiction and lore of that world so much. It's so neat. But the game system wasn't particularly interesting. So I never played it. Like, it's kind of neat. You have this, like, cyclical world, almost like Dark Souls, where, almost exactly like Dark Souls, in fact, where you have had so many major civilizations rise and fall and collapse in a row over and over and over across millennia, that there's ancient relics of every prior civilization that just, their function and history is just lost to all of humanity at this point. I can go... Right, this map is trash, and I should ignore it. The one I'm looking at is trash, rather. So you have things like, at some point in prior history, there must have been a huge amount of nanotechnology, because, well, it's everywhere across the entire planet. Like, it's in the dirt, it's in the air, it's in people. It's like microplastics in us now. And the nanotech can be, like, some people can figure out how to work it in their body to make effectively magic, and that's the explanation for magic in that world. Like, personal magic, it's just nanotechs. Which I think is kind of neat. Okay, so we're going to attack, attack, attack. We're not gonna bother to defend. Lightning 3. Alright, so weapons, Spirit Sword. Sorry. So Numenera has all sorts of things like that. You can just find random tech on the ground, like, and think like, well, I'm a class or whatever that is pretty good at making something work. Like figuring out how it's supposed to go or making it have power. And so even though you don't know what the device is or what it does and it looks alien or bizarre, you can at least turn it into a grenade. Like, if you don't know how to work a laptop, you could still turn that lithium-ion battery into a bomb. Like, it's not hard. You just have to puncture it, the battery, and then it's gonna burn. So it's a world like that. And there's all sorts of just crazy shit. The game system is a dice pool system, and it's weird as shit. And not particularly good as far as dice pool systems go. Like, I like Shadowrun's dice pool system better, and Shadowrun's system is awful. Well, I don't know. I haven't played Shadowrun since 4. Shadowrun 4th Ed, and there's probably like 10 now. Oh my god, the next square. Yeah. I mean, Torment Tides of Numenera, it's a fun game. Well, again, I keep saying it's not a fun game because I quit playing it. It's an interesting game and world and its system. There's not many PC games that use a dice pool system, so that's kind of neat. Like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is a dice pool system, and a lot of people love it. So like if you want a non-standard, like non-D&D styled RPG, a dice pool system is a good way to get away from that. The Shadowrun kind of turn-based games, like Shadowrun Returns, those are all dice pools behind the curtain. And those are actually really solid. I like all the Shadowrun games. I think I've only beaten one, and I've played through most of the second one, and I haven't played. Hey, most of my area of my leg she can claw and be fine, but she's found a spot where she can dig a claw right into my kneecap. Right, Faye? All right, Tifa. What are you doing? Faye, you're way too playful right now. Spirit Staff is like a weak lightning to everybody. Robe of Valor doesn't do anything. Magic Gauntlet is the wall buff. But I really don't need it. We do need to kill that mage. I didn't want to defend. I meant to attack. We need to kill you. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. This is really where Paralyze comes into play. Yeah. Well, hey, we got the dragon. That's the important one. So once somebody's paralyzed, that's where this dungeon becomes easy. Like, this is where it's no longer an issue. Because Rooks is going to be able to heal everybody over and over and over again. See, I'm not even going to attack with him. It's just because this swordsman down here can't out-damage the healing. Have you ever played Fiasco KO'd, the tabletop RPG? That's probably the weirdest system I've played. Fiasco's a lot of fun. I would recommend watching a YouTube video or a podcast, listening to a podcast of a group play it before jumping in. But it's real cool, and it's even if you never play it directly, it's got a lot of concepts within it that I think are useful for you taking into any other system you play. And so, like, this is the dragon's paralyzed. I'm just defending with everybody until I get back to Rooks. And then he used the sword, which is now an infinite heal all. I make sure everybody's topped off. Everybody's got max health. Now we can kill the dragon. So the way Fiasco works is, have you seen a Coen Brothers movie? And by Coen Brothers movie, I mean like A Simple Plan is a good example of a Fiasco-styled Coen Brothers movie. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Hudsucker Proxy is not probably the best one. Hold on, I need to list other movies. Because sometimes Google is wrong. Hail Caesar. No Country for Old Men doesn't count. That's not a typical Coen Brothers movie. I need the ones they're written by. Okay, writers. Big Lebowski, Hudsucker Proxy, Barton Fink, Raising Arizona. So the thing with the Coen Brothers is they're really good at doing a very particular type of story, and they just do that same story over and over and again. And that sounds horrible, but there's so many ways that can change, because it's like a Greek play kind of thing where it's always the same characters, you know, but they're in different situations, and it's not like the same person character, but it's the same type of character, like the rich bureaucrat kind of thing. Well, in the Coen Brothers, you always have, and it's this exact thing, extremely ambitious people. Okay, like they really, really want to improve their station in life, or really want to get something, or really want to get a promotion, or really want to do something. They're extremely ambitious. They're extremely ambitious. They're extremely motivated to get to their end goal. So that's the first step. You have extremely ambitious characters, almost to a comical degree, almost in some scenarios, or a violent degree, or whatever. Doesn't matter. Just highly ambitious is the requirement. And then you have multiples of these characters, right? And they all have highly ambitious goals that, if one were to get their goal, the other 2 or 3 groups or people cannot. They're all conflicting goals. So you have highly ambitious people, all with conflicting goals. And then at some point in the movie, there's like what Fiasco calls is the twist. Something happens in the movie to fuck up everybody's plans. Like, something happens that makes everything vastly more complicated or dramatic. So, for example, in Fiasco, you set up these premises before you play the game, like part of the world building, and yeah, a nuke, that could be a thing. You set up the world building and the game that you're going to play that night. That's part of the Fiasco game. So if we were playing, we'd be like, okay, what type of thing are we going to do? And we state the setting first. And it's going to be, and you can have different settings in like a deck of cards. Fiasco makes cards. You can just put them on index cards. That's what I've done. And so it could be like, it's the 1970s. All right, we're in, and then you do another setting, and it's like we're in New York City. So New York City, 1970s. All right, and then we think of a couple jobs. I mean, you can have a deck of cards for that too. And it's like, you're a banker. And so now you know you're a banker in New York City in 1970s. So you can start to kind of see where this is going to go. And it's like, well, I've got to get a job too. And I pick a card, and it's like, oh, I'm a waiter at a diner. And so now we have to think, what's our relationship? And this is part of the world building. Like, everything has to be connected. So every character is going to have like 2 other character connections. And so they start getting like this crazy net where everybody's connected in neat ways. So like, oh, you come to my diner regularly. You eat breakfast there every day. And I'm just your waiter. It's like, okay, this is good. And it's like, what is your goal, the thing you want? And it's like, you have plans to rob the bank from the inside, kind of thing. And so we have a third character probably that you've been meeting with at the diner, and that's the other player. And they're actually like, you know, they're the night janitor or something. And you don't know them too well, you just met them and started coming to the diner so that you can make this plan. So the night janitor, he's got debts that he owes to like the mob, who's the fourth character. So that's their connection. They're connected to the mob, and they're connected to you. And now we've established the mob is involved in this. And so basically everybody's going to have these very strict ties. And the way the game works is when you're playing it, you essentially play out the scene as improv. And like a movie, you only do the interesting parts. So the DM or the player, if the DM is playing with everybody, can just call, it's the end of the scene, and then we say, we flash forward, and this is happening now. It's like, flash forward, we're at the diner, you're explaining, or a flashback. You can do like because it's a movie, you can do a flashback. You can say, flashback, KO'd, you're the banker, this is the first time you're meeting with the janitor at the diner. So, go. Like, you're gonna explain you're gonna try and convince him to help you rob this bank with your elaborate plan. And then you do that. And then, you know, that player is gonna be the janitor, and they're gonna be involved too. And I'm gonna be the waiter, and I'm overhearing this as I serve you. So I'm only hearing bits and pieces every time I come up. And then at the end of that scene, there's dice rolling to see what happens kind of next. Like, what was the result of all of this? Who's in control of the next narrative? Like, who gets to pick what the scene is? And that's how it can get interesting. It's like, well, if I, the waiter, don't want you to succeed, well, then I want to be in control of where this goes. And throughout all of this, you're being awarded dice, depending on how you handle the scene, which is used at the end to say what happens at the end of the movie. So, like, the more dice you have, you kind of get oh, I forgot to say the twist. So at some point, you know, we flash forward, and we don't actually do the bank robbery, because that's not interesting. We say, twist. All right, the bank's on fire. There's a bunch of people dead. It's only 11:30 in the morning, and you all had planned to do this at night, kind of thing. The bank's on fire. There's a bunch of people dead. KO'd, you've got a gunshot in your leg, and the night crew janitor is nowhere to be found right now, but you have a bag full of money, and it's broad daylight. Go. Like, that's your scene now. Like, and that's where things get complicated. And then at the end, oh, hey, Omega. And at the end of Fiasco, after all this is resolved, everybody gets their dice, like that they've won throughout the session. Yeah, see, that's part of the fun. Like, you get to explain that. It could have been the night. You could say the night crew janitor. You could say the waiter shot you. It could be any number of things. And then if I get control of the scene after, I can be like, it's a good thing I gave KO'd all that fake money, kind of thing, you know, and mix it up more. And then at the end, the little extra dice we have, we get a. So what we have here, this game is Arcana for the Super Nintendo, and I'm about to beat it pretty soon, but I got sidetracked talking about the tabletop RPG Fiasco, which is awesome. Anyway, so at the end of Fiasco, you get these dice, and you're basically saying like you know, some movies at the end, they do like Lord of the Rings, where it's like, this is what happened to this character after the main story, this is what happened to this. You get to say a story beat for each dice you have about what happened to your character. Even if they died. If your character died, those dice are like flashbacks where you can reveal important story things the other characters weren't aware of. Like, actually, you were doing this for orphans to make them feel bad. It's a fun system. It's very short. It's like when I bought it, it was out of print, so it was kind of expensive, but it's a cool system. It's definitely weird. Fiasco is definitely one of the weirder ones. It's basically improv with rules. That's why I recommend watching a playthrough of it first to kind of get an understanding of how it works. But it's fun. It's also something that can be done online with reasonable ease because there's not a lot of stuff. Just like Fate. Fate can be done online in reasonable ease because there's not a lot of tabletop requirement. Alright, let's kill one of these dragons and hopefully paralyze another. No effect on Darwin. Come on, paralyze. Perfect. Alright. See, this is why this entire dungeon's gonna be easy. Because we're gonna paralyze somebody, and then we can just heal everybody back with our infinite healing spirit sword. I wonder if Fiasco ever came back in print. There's a lot of older RPGs that lost, like, the current publication, and were pretty good. Like, All Flesh Must Be Eaten, the zombie RPG. That thing's great. I'm gonna defend so I can heal again. And defend. Initiative in this is bonkers, so it might take a while of defending before I actually get rooks. There he goes. Alright, I think they're all full. I gotta remember their max health. Because I think they're at max. Yeah, they're at max. We can kill them now. Yeah, All Flesh Must Be Eaten. It's a D6 system. Pretty typical D6 system. Is it? Or is it like Savage Worlds? I think it's a D6 system. Savage Worlds has an interesting system too, where instead of like, it's not a D20 system or a D6 system or a dice pool system, and the stats make intuitive sense in it too. So for example, if you have low strength, you might have a D4 in strength. So if you have a strength check or a strength roll or something that uses the strength roll, you roll a D4 with it. The next level for your stat, instead of going up 1 point, you go up 1 dice. So it's a D6. And if you're a little stronger, a D8. If it's a little more stronger, a D10. See? Makes sense. You all know how to play Savage Worlds now. Like, it's just a very intuitive system in that regards. Water. I think that's bad for both. Attribute 10 hurts a lot. So we gotta paralyze some people here. Hey! I assume that's the YouTube sub. That is much appreciated. You'll get to see more and more of me playing through every Super Nintendo game that is released and going on ranty side tracks that I do a lot. And extremist left-wing political jargon that I will get into. This is a pro-left-wing channel here. More left-wing than even the right-wing fears. We gotta get rid of some of these mages. I wasn't keeping track of who went. Yeah, see, A was in the middle that time. It's A, and then left is B, and right is C. I will never understand how this game sorts people. Alright, 1 paralyzed. That's all we need. That's all we need to get everybody back to full health. Because once we have 1 paralyzed, Rooks can start healing everybody. I'm sorry again for coughing. I'm just getting recently over being sick for like 2 weeks. I'm going to try and cough off mic, or if I feel it coming, I'll mute the mic. But sometimes it sneaks up on me. There we go. Now Rooks can heal everybody. Because there is no getting unparalyzed if you're an enemy in this game. I have never seen anyone break out of paralyze. Like, they're just done for. And paralyze has a pretty high chance to work. I want to say it's like 20% chance, which sounds low, but considering like sleep is way lower, I want to say it's like 10%, maybe 5%, and then you can wake up from sleep, which is goofy to me. Like, if they can wake up from it, I feel like it should have a higher chance to work. Or Petrify. Petrify does the same thing as Paralyze, except the next hit will kill them instantly. And its chances are abysmal. It never works. I think we're actually at full health, but I just want to double check. Oh my god. Initiative. But I don't know, I think I've played a lot of tabletop RPG systems and read a lot of them. I collect a lot of them. They're all packed right now. But if anyone knows any other weird systems, you know, don't hesitate to mention them. I'll read them, or we can talk about them. I love them. All Flesh Must Be Eaten was a good one. There's a lot of zombie-based RPGs, actually. I think we're good. Just a tag. All Flesh Must Be Eaten is probably the best one. It has a professional wrestling expansion book and a Wild West one, and there's all sorts of weird ones. It's a good one. That's one of those RPGs where it's assumed your characters are gonna die, so it's not something you could play session. I mean, it has rules for session after session after session play and advancement with characters, but they suck. Those rules are awful. You would never play All Flesh Must Be Eaten like that. Okay, map. I need to go... Did I get turned around? Yeah, I did. They must have snuck up behind me. Oh my god. I walked backward instead of turning. I think All Flesh Must Be Eaten is out of print too. I do want to show this though, because the professional wrestling cover and wrestling is Zombie Smackdown. That's what it's called. The cover for it is great. Let me switch to desktop. Show me a good cover. This cover is great. It's just everything you want to see in a wrestling cover for zombies. You have signs, zombies rule, flesh, zombie putting somebody in a hole. Yeah, an extreme wrestling source book for All Flesh Must Be Eaten. One of the greatest source books of all time. To be honest, it's not good, but like, you know, it doesn't have to be good to be awesome. You can just have a cool idea and some cool things to play with. Paralyze, and hope for the best. Cool, 1 paralyzed. That's all we need. If we don't kill the people who are active in the front, we'll do less damage on the dragon in the back. So we've got to get them first. I need like a big red button I can hit to mute. That would be nice. I don't have that. I wonder if... So when I visited Los Angeles, I have so many local plant allergies that when I visited Los Angeles, it was like the first time in my life that I went like, was able to breathe clear. And it's what led me to get eventually a nose surgery. I wonder if I move to Massachusetts, if my allergies are gonna clear up. I mean, they were pretty clear when we were up for vacation, which was about a week, but we were doing a lot of moving around and traveling, and so I'm not sure what it'll be once we're in a more relaxed state up there, as opposed to constantly running around. That'll be kind of interesting. I'm missing something. There we go. There we go. And defend. Defend. Because Sylph needs more health at least. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we can attack. Alright, let's tear through this. Oh, not look. Map. I need to turn right. Oh my god. 3 encounters in a row in 3 turns. Cards. I have a null card. I'm using a null card. You need to just defend. I think we can just get you. Maybe I should have killed the dragon. No, he's in bag. It would take longer. Yeah, water 3. It's another turn. Oh, she got hit pretty hard. Brooks is just not going to get to go again. Okay. Can I get more than a square? Yes. Come on. We've got to go across these rooms, which require a lot of turns, and every turn is another chance for a random encounter. Oh, easy. Faye? Faye, not the mic. Who was that leveled? I wasn't even paying attention. I assume it's Darwin or somebody. No mic rubs. Don't rub the mic. Hey, Aldo. How are you? Defend. I have a cat rubbing the mic right now. All right. I'm doing good. Very good. About to beat this game. I think everybody's actually full. I probably could have just attacked. Oh, Tifa might be more. Yeah, 20 health. Oh, he needs more. Where am I now? We're getting there. So until I see a door on the north. Oh my god. Nine damage, really? Yeah, keep attacking Darwin. You rub my nose? Is that it? You want the... Hold on, let me get my legs set to where you can fall asleep in them. A lot of random encounters in this game. Okay, nearly on the next floor. There's kind of like 2 larger floors, and then we're gonna have a series of really small floors. I need to find my maps now. Yeah, we're done with this one. This one's a little smaller. We're gonna start getting bigger, nastier enemies though. Yeah, Faye, is that correct? We need left. Well, these Medusas, they can cast some mean spells. Yeah. AoEs even. So I want to get rid of them real fast because I can't out-heal that. Alright, cool, we got 1 paralyzed. So we'll be able to get back to full health. 2 paralyzed. Get rid of this guy. Or girl. Person. Monster? Now we need Rooks to heal everybody. So Tifa, she goes up to like 411. She took a lot of hits. Cough again. She goes up to 450? What does she go to? Let's check. Maybe she leveled. This cat is very playful right now. We had a bad like tornado weather last night, right around 11. Tornado warnings, that's the bad one. A tornado. There's warning and thunderstorm warning and watch. Yeah, tornado warning. Our tornado watch is the weather conditions are right to create a tornado. So don't go camping, kind of thing. Like definitely don't go camping. Don't be on a lake. Get to a place where if you need to get to a place where if you were told right now, then you could get to shelter within like 5 minutes. That's a tornado watch. You don't actually have to shelter. Just get to a place where you could get shelter real quick. Like don't be outside. Tornado, well, we got tornado warning and we didn't even get the tornado watch. It went straight to tornado warning. So luckily we were at home and we just woke up the kid, got in the hallway. We have a lot of cardboard, so we actually had cardboard we could use to cover our heads if need be. But we were in the hallway, we got the cats out, secured, and that was my evening. and it lasted for about 45 minutes. The tornado didn't actually touch down near, well, I mean, it was pretty close, but not near my house. It didn't harm anything in the neighborhood or anything. But there were extremely high winds. The tornado touched down. Maybe you think you can beat the tornado? I mean, you could try. I joked with my kid that they could try punching a tornado if they want. It went along the interstate, basically, the highway, the road, north of our town. So the tornado touched down about 2 miles away from me. Luckily, didn't harm anybody, from what I understand. But there was a lot of hail that was like golf ball size, like huge hail. So that would probably damage a bunch of cars and roofs and houses and windows. The closer you were to the tornado, you would have got more of that. The winds were extremely high, but we didn't get any damage at our house, so that's good because we're trying to sell it, so it works out. I'm gonna go forward one, right. Map, where am I going? Left. Do I go up this route? Yes. And this is where I fought the one boss, Galneon, who was going crazy. And then we go up to the skull. These guys are gonna get wrecked. Yeah, so if you're familiar with hurricanes, a bad hurricane can be like, you know, we're talking like 70 to 100 mile per hour winds. Weak tornadoes are 100 mile per hour winds. And it just goes up from there. They are, I mean, they're a lot smaller than a hurricane though, so they've got that going for it. But if you're in the path of tornado, it is bad times. Like, we're real close to the city of Joplin, which was damn near wiped off the map from a tornado just several years ago. So tornadoes can be pretty severe here. And they're real random. You have nothing to, you can't live in this area and be like, oh, I'm in a tornado safe area, because like these things can rip out trees. That hurt. I don't want to fight any of these things on the bottom row. Okay, well that makes that a lot safer. I just have to worry about the Sphinx first. Oh yeah, he's the only one not paralyzed. Alright, that worked out. You're paralyzed, how did you dodge? Okay, here we go. Back to full. Now everybody's just gonna clown on these two. I missed. I meant to hit them do so. Like, looking at this, I'm like, where am I? No, this wasn't, I'm moving to the area where I fought Galneon. That's what I'm doing. A, didn't kill in one hit. Okay, punch, good. If they both do the casting, it can get real dangerous. Oops. Well, nice to be able to get back. to full health. Maybe we can kill her before she can act. Yes. Cool. Annihilated Spirit Sword. I don't think the translator knew what annihilated mean. Because the first time I used an item, I thought I destroyed it. Like, I was like, oh no, I liked that weapon. Maybe I don't understand what annihilated means. What's the dictionary definition of annihilated? Like, maybe it's like, decimate, where it's to reduce a number by a tenth. No, I was right, yeah. Annihilate is to destroy utterly. Obliterate. So, yeah. Translator's wrong. Not me. I feel better now. I think we're good in health. Just in case. I never remember anybody's max health. 470 is hers, okay. Excuse me. Couldn't remember how to spell it right. I always have to think about it. I'm gonna go left. Where? I'm going the wrong way. No, not call. I need to go down, left, forward, up. Yeah, this is the way I'm going. Okay. I was about to say I was getting lucky with RNG, and I did not. I was like, oh, finally, Sylph will get some MP back. Good, she punched. We want a Medusa that punches. We don't like a Medusa that casts spells. Did Dagoth have, like, minions? I mean, technically. But, like, in the final cave area? No. No, the final cave area, Dagoth is very empty, in fact. Like, you kind of just walk right up to it. I could show you. I can find a clip of the Dagoth fight is very... I also got to get the sound thing up anyway for when I do a shout-out. There we go. So let's switch to desktop and cam. Because it is such a goofy fight. Like, it's technically kind of like the Simon's Quest, like the Castlevania 2 fight. Where, like, once you prepare everything, it should be easy because you're going there with the plan to kill a god. This is the first fight. You don't actually fight him, you just kind of talk to him, and then he leaves. This isn't even him, he's just... Okay, so this is the final fight. This is him.
I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. How could you be so naive?
Dagoth is not particularly powerful once you do the main quest. Like, he's very easy. Like, this is the fight. This is the intended route. Like, he is invulnerable currently because you have to go touch this thing in the center with a dagger that you brought. Oh, I guess he does have a minion. Is that him or is that Dagoth? Yeah, I was gonna say, I did the same as this guy, I guess. I just walked past him. I didn't heal. I didn't have, like, major buffs. I didn't get OP like I did in Skyrim. Like, I played through the game as intended as possible, in my opinion. I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't have weird mods. I just wanted the game to work, so I only got mods that, like, fixed bugs. Yeah, and you walk up to this, and you touch it, and this is the bridge I was talking about. When I touched this, I turned around, and Dagoth walked off the edge of the bridge. Yeah, so he's vulnerable now. Yeah, and so when I turned around, Dagoth right then was here, and he walked over and walked off the bridge and died. And that was how I beat Morrowind. Apparently, you can make the bridge collapse, is another way to kill him, or you can just fight him over there. But yeah, it's over. That's how you kill a god. I didn't even know this fell apart. I didn't see it because I was too busy looking down here to be like, did he seriously just fucking fall down? It's the heart of something. The heart of Locan. I don't know. Oh shit, I'm streaming right now. I saw in the corner, it's like, hey, you're streaming. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Google. Get my sound back on. Fight this dude. Why does Sylph get to attack so much? Yeah, Morrowind. Not a good game. Not a good main quest, rather. That's a better way to put it. The game is very dated now and takes a lot of work to even make work. Call Wind Spirit. Oh, I think it's if Sylph dies, I can now summon Sylph back. Doesn't happen. Not worried. Let's heal. Oh, Faye. Oh, God. I'm getting tangled in my cords now. They're supposed to be under. Yeah, there we go. Term his name in game. Not a lot of shit runs Floyd. Yeah. Not a bit. Yeah, she's shoulder mounted now. We got full cat butt stream. Use my arm. No. I'm not a cat tree. You're very playful today, Faye. I don't know where I am now. Up. Well, this is my life now. I don't get to use the mic. The cat butt gets to use the mic. That's my neck. No idea what happened to Dagoth. Oh, in StarCraft? Yeah, that's a good question. There's probably a novel about it. Like, there's probably a whole novel. That's typical. Like, any of the weird, like, story content that's missing in StarCraft, it's because they intended to write a novel. So usually that's it. It's like, oh, what happened between this and this? Why is this person in jail? Why did this go? There's a novel. I need to get some more water. Maybe as soon as I get to the next floor, I'll just rush over and grab some water. $128. Pretty solid hit. Still facing north? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna grab some water. I'm gonna mute this a little and do a couple random shoutouts. And we'll see if it's still working today. Let's see if that works today. Random shoutout.
Lord.
What do we got? I'm supposed to not watch this. I'm supposed to go get the water.
What the?
But now I'm curious. Because I like Sonic. I don't think that's intentional. I don't think the devs intended that one. Hey, KO, could you try to see if just the shout-out command works for you? I'm not sure if the new Twitch Guru works for if mods can use it. Well, no, it should, because the bot can use it. Anyway, so I'm going to do another random shout-out, and if I'm gone too long, you can shout out somebody if you want. I won't stop you. Ah! I know the random shout-out command anyone or a mod can use. Oh, that's such a fun game. I'll be right back. Wait, if I switch to FK, is it still up? Yes.
Hello. I'm Alice. Welcome to my throwing stream. Oh, whoa.
And I'm back. Oh, salty bat. That one was loud too. Who's I want to watch more clip. Like, get another drink. Let's see who is I'll shout out somebody who's streaming that I can't watch right now because, you know, streaming. Oh, Jenna. Let's do Jenna. Jenna's a good one. Oh, Mo's streaming again too. He's doing a game called Night Security lately. I don't watch much Twitch, right? I watch a lot at late at night, and if my kid is here and I can't stream, that's when I'll do it. If I don't have a TV, because that means I can't use the TV to watch a movie or something.
All of these guys are just dropped right in
Queue
it.
up a couple.
No team houses, nowhere to live anymore, no teams, no sponsorship, no flight support, region lock tournaments. No, I'm not having it. I'm not bloody having it. And now Kesper's out of the way. If there is one silver lining, it's that I know there are plenty of passionate people on this side of the pond that do give a shit about these guys and are willing to help. This will be one of those tournaments, man. Everyone loves to see foreign versus Korean. Everyone loves to see the best Koreans fight each other.
Like, I have no idea what's going on in that clip. Some StarCraft tournament drama.
That seems very Oh shit!
Mo is very easily frightened. So if you are a person that likes to watch somebody get spooked by a scary game, if you ever see him streaming something scary, it's worth a watch.
Get some help.
Is he chasing me? The whole
he'll get scared by things that aren't like particularly too scary. Like, I wouldn't consider a scary game, but he's a jumpy person. And I don't think he's like overacting. I think he's just legitimately that jumpy. Like, some people are that way. My kid's that way. Like, my kid will jump at anything. Not scary movies, just like if you like, hey, catch this, they'll like panic. I need the maps because now we're gonna have like 12 floors. This is the final run of Stavery Tower. We have 12 floors. The 12th floor is the boss. And I think we got up to like the 6th floor last time before I reset. We'll see. Like, if they're fights like this where, like, I can reasonably just kill them and heal back up, I'll do it. If it's something where I don't want to deal with it, I'm going to, oh, my eye is, like, twitching. I'll do a fog card and get out of it. But, like, this is an easy enough one. And especially if it's somebody who can sleep everybody, then I'm immediately fogging them. God, yeah, like, my eye is throbbing. I don't think it's blood pressure related, it's just weird. It's like a twitch. Oh, it's really weird. I can feel it in the eye. He's a chonky boy. Darwin has so much defense. And endurance, I guess? Is it endurance that's making his damage so low? No, he's got low endurance. Why does he take so little damage? His defense is less than Rook's. His endurance is less than Rook's. He just seemingly takes less damage from everything. First floor. We just go up. This, and then we turn. And there's spots here where I'll be able to get items. Or the 7th floor is the last one where I can spin with Sylph. So maybe I'll start using fog cards after 7 to get to the boss. 2nd floor, we go. And then down, this one's just C-shaped. I didn't get these items. C and D. Return ring and a tent. Yeah, I don't need them. How much mana do you have? 187? Yeah, we haven't even been using it. Like this is a lot of Medusas. I might not deal with this. See what happens. I don't know, I might be able to handle them. Yeah, if they're punching. Yeah, I'll just deal with them. Excuse me. Weapons, spirit sword. Nine damage, take it. Darwin's leveled, yeah. I'm okay with that. See, these guys are dangerous. So we'll see what happens. Gotta get rid of that bee. Like, this guy does something, I can't remember. It's like sleep or something. Something real bad. The bees always do something bad. Yeah, see, that's a lot of damage. Now we heal everybody. Like, look how low Darwin is out of all that. He can be up to 500 or something. We'll get start getting some attacks in. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I do like the monster designs in this game and how they're like animated on the cards. It's kind of fun. Is she still in like 470 health as her max? Yeah. Never should have given her the HP stuff. Alright, 4-3. Go left. And then Endurance Honey and Spirit Gauntlet. I don't need the Endurance Honey. Maybe I do. No, I don't need any of this crap anymore. I did get the Spirit Gauntlet last time. I'm not even using it. You get to go first. Try and paralyze him. Okay, good. Oh, you're good. Perfect. I like that Tifa's finally getting to the point where she does like some quality damage with just her attack. It's a shame it took so long. I mean, it's only 48, but you know, that's still solid. That's as if Rooks or Darwin hit somebody in the back row. Tifa's level. Tribute 11. Oh, that's the one that's like perfect against everybody. That's fun. Wait, what floor are we on? 4? So I go down to the first turn. You gotta get rid of one. Sometimes that 9 helps. Sometimes that's all that's needed. Oh, hey. Yep, see, that's what I'm saying. 8 points is all we needed. Nothing's jumping on us now that I increased Brooks' agility so high. Nothing can sneak up. And he missed. It's good. Map. Did I not finish this floor? No, this must have been where I worked back. So we're on 4th floor. Yeah, I got the Grand Armor and Warp. So now we're going into unknown territory. Oh, I should have attacked the other one. Yeah, I was about to say, it was B that hadn't attacked. Well, they both missed, so... And then... left. Up. Ooh, we're getting a different color. Unknown territory. I don't want to deal with them, and I've got a fog card right here. be... Yep. Fog card. Like, that's too many to deal with. Especially if Sylph can't paralyze right off the bat. Like, if Sylph gets the first turn, paralyze. If not, it can get a little hectic. Especially with all those casters that can do AoEs. Like, if they all three were to do their attribute attack that does 100 damage each time, that's 300 damage. That can kill somebody. If I'm, you know, not ready. I'm gonna be on 6th floor soon. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, these are. If they're already attacking, that was A that attacked. B's paralyzed, so he's not gonna cast. Minotaur is paralyzed, is good. So that worked out. Way to go, Sylph. I'm nearly over 600 health. Wonder if I get another level and push me over before I fight the boss. Like, what are you at? 260 XP next level? Yeah, you're pretty close. It's like 1 or 2 fights. Depending on what random encounter I get. 6th floor is just a straight shot. You just go. Do I want to fight you guys? Yeah, I mean, I wanted the XP. Shit. Oh my god. There. Did you get that hit? Sylph? HP level has increased 11. Call Fire Spirit. You are not over 600 yet? Oh no, he's got it. He just had taken some damage. Whoa. Oh, you dodged. Why are the Medusas so good at dodging? They should not be. Over 600 HP. Nearly 200 MP. 560 experience points. Oh, maybe I'll get another level on top of this. It's only like 3,000? No, it's 4,000. I mean, it's possible. Yeah, I have over 200. It's just they're just not increasing my MP when I level. Yee. Well, I just gotta take out the bee. Okay, so not bad. Oh. I guess it doesn't matter who I attack now. Doesn't matter. My watch is reminding me to get up and move. Like that song. I like to move it, move it. Minotaurs, we should be able to handle them, no problem. Gotta have full health. I don't know what the next encounter is gonna bring. Seventh floor. This is the last item we'll be able to pick up. It's a tent. And then it's going to be the nothing but I actually don't know. It's just empty floors, it looks like. Queen bee, all 8 minotaurs. Get rid of that bee. There we go. Okay, much safer now. All right, yeah, much safer. Get wrecked by Sylph. Ouch. Yes, dodge. That's what we want. We want to see a dodge. That way I'm full health going into every encounter. Skeleton. I don't know what you can do, and I don't want to find out. Oh, I hate both of you. Okay, well that worked out. I didn't kill him. Right. Wait, where are we? Okay, I see. Oh, we actually got jumped by something. Gotta get rid of one, I guess. Get rid of one. Okay. I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick. Well, actually, let's go to the next floor, and then I'll hit the restroom. Because I think we're right there. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna hit the restroom. I'll return shortly. I'll play a couple clips. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Let's see. There are a couple people streaming that I haven't shown a clip of yet. Twitch, why are you so bad? I'm scrolling down to look at this person to type their name correctly.
Where's Too Good? Too Good loves glitched out graphics.
There you go. I'll be right back.
Oh, I'm back in control. Alright, here we go. Yo, we're back in there. No way. This might not be world record anymore. I don't know. It may have been slower than,
It crashed on the same spot, man. Oh no. Oh no. K game is sadly broken on launch day. No.
Giga help here.
Why is war dying now? Like, open your
Oh,
own
they don't
base.
heal on normal?
Oh, really, man?
Oh yeah, my bad. I should have prepared more for normal than I...
Asthma go quit over this.
Oh right. Oh man, what the...
Oh, no.
How did they fuck this up?
They're not popping off.
Toxic, man. Toxic.
Oh,
I still don't have loot. It's 10 bosses.
I sure do love this angle on the boss.
I could have wiped there.
Great view of the boss I have. No swap. Okay, I'm on this side. 1. 2. 3. 4. No, not yet. 4.
What is going on this side?
Okay,
Oh.
I'm done. I apologize.
First person gaming.
It was, yeah, that wasn't fun. Okay, no, I'm done. I'm sorry. I was really curious for the memes.
dropping everything back here. Got like cables everywhere. Things are falling apart. Things are getting tangled. There we go. Oh, what's my phone charge at? We're in storm season. I gotta keep my phone constantly charged. Phone's always gotta be at the ready. There we go, okay. We got to a new floor. Which is 8. So we came from there. So we're going south. Don't want to fight those. I'll fight you. I'll fight a single person. I think when they made this game, they're like, they didn't understand how hard it is to refresh MP, because like the spells you can cast as humans in this are effectively never used, because you just, MP is too rare a resource. They should have had passive MP regen or something, because it's too expensive to regen your MP, in my opinion, to like pay for a potion to do it. I think we just follow the snaky tunnel. Nearly at the end of the game. Does anyone have any bets on who the final boss is? Because the wizard guy we killed, and he turned into a monster and we killed him, and it's still going. For a second. Yeah, I mean, I know that, but like, the tents and the MP like items are super expensive for how long the dungeons are, which is crazy to me. Like in D&D, like you don't have to spend 3,000 gold on a tent that is disposed of after you use it. Like once you pay for a tent, you own a tent. You can camp in the dungeon in D&D over and over and over again. We're on 9th floor? This was a short floor. 10th floor. Whoa! Blue Guardian and Red Guardian. Oh, hey! It's Axes and Sala. Leave this area to me and go on ahead. Axes, you're alive. Oh yeah, I thought he sacrificed himself. Well, it'll take time before Rimsala starts to move. I'm betting Rimsala is the last boss. The time to defeat her is now. All right, be careful. I like that Sala didn't speak to us at all. That's a lot of ghosts. You know what that means? That's a lot of fog card I bought. Because screw that. Ghosts can put you to sleep. 11th floor. 12th floor is the final map I have access to. Whoa! Tiamat! It looks like we'll have to split up here. Oh, god damn it. What? If we don't hurry, Rimsala will awaken. No matter what, we must defeat Rimsala. Darwin, Tifa. Go, Rooks. It's not a Mega 10 game, KO'd. It's probably not gonna be Jesus. Of course I lose my fucking party members. Alright, I mean, I knew that the final fight I was gonna be alone, but now I've got random encounters alone. guess who has fog cards? Glad I bought all those. That's the worst part about this game, has been fighting solo every time party members leave. Final floor. GameFAQs has no other maps past this. Which summons do I want? We have Dow up for a buff. Yeah, let's do that. All right. I don't have any items to heal, now that I think about it. Like, if I'm in the fight, that would have been smart. Like, that would have been smart. I didn't do that. That's what the party. Clerics in the back, keep the fighters. Hale and Hardy. Wizard in the middle. Shed some light. Never let the damn thief. Never let the damn thief. Never let the damn thief out of sight. So, interesting note. As a DM, anytime I see players try to organize their parties like it's a video game, or try to treat it like a video game, I am real quick to let them know that D&D is different. Like, monsters will call for help or flee instead of fight. Like, why would one goblin fight a party of 4 adventurers? They're just gonna run. Or I'll make everybody target the wizard. Like, so what if they're in the back? Like, they're still gonna try and rush through and target the wizard. He's not wearing any armor. Like, it's not like the fighter's gonna taunt them. That's a 4th-y thing. 4th Ed played like an MMO. Like, 4th Ed was a mistake in so many ways. Big room. Big wall. I think this is it. We're gonna go final fight now. I don't have anything to heal. I can restore MP. I bought the tents thinking I need to heal a party before a fight, but I forgot that, like, I'm gonna heal during the fight. I have some magic. Heal 3 heals me completely, but I'm not gonna be able to cast it a bunch. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Everybody ready? Let's see this in fight. That's cool. So this is Rimsala. Oh, it hurts my head. It's hurting my head. After all this time, revive me. Listen to me and obey. No! In that case... combat. Oh, she's not saying combat. Wait, is Rimsala a she? Or is that a guy's name? I mean, I guess it's a orb with wings that has 4 dragon heads name. I'm not sure if you know, but you're... Oh, no, I know. While packing stuff to move, I dropped the camera into the floor, and it's broken now, I think. I'm gonna try taking it apart and working on it. I was supposed to do that last night, but I never got around to it, and then we had tornadoes. So, I'll have to do it today, maybe. I'll take it apart and see if that can fix it, and if that doesn't, I'm just out of camera for a bit, and then I'm eventually gonna have to buy one. But yeah, I told my wife, I'm like, it looks like one of those new Zoomer horror TikToks, where they make everything look like it's VHS, but they don't understand how VHS worked, so they don't understand why tracking was a thing. So they just distort it in weird digital ways. It looks like that. So this is my spooky horror camera. Rimsala looks kind of cool. I wasn't expecting an orb with wings. Do I want to use the magic to buff? Probably not. I want to attack. Like, that seems like the thing to do, right? Wall. $19? Hey, that's not bad. Call, she has a buff. Accuracy? Yeah, I don't want to miss, that's for damn sure. This is spooky music. And then do air. This is suspiciously easy. Like, super suspicious. With spooky music. Don't know what Tomb does. It usually just failed. I think that's the kill command, but it's probably not going to work on Rimsala. Probably should have defended. Stop attacking Dao. Yeah, attack rooks. To the east wind, to the south fire, to the west water, to the north earth. All the gates to the spirit world close. Close, O dark gateways, I seal you. What? No effect. That's probably not a good sign. Oh, there we go. There we go. Rimsala, looks scary. Rimsala has regained consciousness. Oh shit. Oh shit! Rix gradually slips into unconsciousness. Is that it? No. From somewhere in the distance, the voice of the great hero Fanis can be heard. Who the hell is Fanis? Rooks, I believe in you. Thanks, Fanis. Have we met a Fanis? Have we heard anything about this? Your strength. Everyone's strength. Oh, now it's gonna merge them. Oh. We got a new song. Gotta assume I got a rebuff. Call. Let's get air out here. Giant sword. What does it do? It's a heal. One of my favorite tropes, the hero getting knocked out and they're fading. Is that what you wish? You couldn't choice to come back? Right. Ouch. I don't imagine Chaos Wind is going to do anything, so we'll just defend. Call a new one. We did Dow Mario. Oh, we can do damage increase with a free. Just attack. And solid dodge, of course. Ouch. Ouch. Call Mario. Attack and actually hit this time. 149. Magic. Yeah, we're definitely going to want that accuracy now. I do not want to miss. Defend. You have magic too. You could impair their attack, impair their defense. God, my eyes throbbing. Ouch. Oh, cool. That's gonna be hard to keep up with. Well, cards aren't gonna help me here. That's not gonna be able to keep pace. $196 though. Yeah, we want that. We want that thing to happen. We don't want that to happen. That's a lot of damage. Call a freak. A freak can heal. It's a big heal. You might be able to cast it twice, so I think I have a round. I can do the HP restore. So yeah, that'll give me another round. Oh my god. 194. Hmm. Cast out of it. If he heals himself, it's almost a waste. Ifrit's gonna die. Sorry, Ifrit. Oh, we can call somebody out. Mario? Can you attack? Oh, I was hoping the chomp. Mario's defeated. Let's get another attack in. How much health does this person have? That's the best you can do? Pretty much. If they're able to taunt, that gets me a free attack. Oof. Let's see if wall doubles. Really, I just need the card up as a separate target. The spirit card, that is. Oof. What's Entomb do? I don't think it's gonna work. Smash 3. 26 points. Oh, goodbye, Dow. Oh my god. Hope she doesn't get 2 turns in a row. But she did, just there. 2 turns in a row. That was what we do not want. Attack. Attack. Dodge all. I don't think that stacks. I missed for once. Maybe it does stack. I'm gonna keep casting it. Yes, that is the best. that's what I'm doing, my best. That's a sweet sprite, though. Chaos Wind. No effect, of course. The big spells all the summons got. Oh my god. That's so much damage. All the cards are gone. I've been keeping track of how much damage I've done. 357, a crit. I'm gonna get hit twice. Or, well, she has a chance to get 2 turns. So now I have to heal. Because if she gets 2 turns without a tribute 11, it's just over. Wait, is it over? To the east wind, to the south fire, to the west water, to the north earth. All the gates of the spirit world, close, close, O dark gateways, I seal you. Oh shit, it's over. I think this is time. I'll wait until we for sure can't do any movement. "10 years have passed since these events took place. This is what the end of Fiasco is like. Like, we get a dice. And then you get to say, the land was blackened by conflict. That was blackened by conflict has now returned to green. And that's one die. And then you pick up your next die. The searing winds of battle have changed to soft breezes, and flowing water has purified the land." What happens to the characters? "A feeling of hope has returned to the hearts of all." Like what happened to Darwin and Tifa? Did they kill Tiamat? Tiamat looked cool. "Passage of time has washed away the memories of that dark era." "The time of trial lives on only in the memories of one gallant man and those of his trusted circle that routinely left him while he was fighting, alone in a dungeon. The sun shines again on the land of Elemen." I didn't know that was the name of the land. Yeah, it's over. I would assume these are credits. I'm gonna put quick time. This is a cool game. I had a lot of fun with it. So I'm updating the spreadsheet. Let's go to the list. And it is April 2nd, 2024. Time to finish was 19 hours, 36.5. We had a total number of 1 death. Doug rating, out of 5. Is this the greatest game of all time? Like one of the great SNES titles and everybody should play it? No. Yeah, the only problem with the music was it needed more music. Was this a very mid game? No problems, no major loves of it? No. I'd say it's a 4. I'd say it's a solid 4. Yeah, and the music, I'm gonna put a 4 for it as well. If there was more music, it'd be a 5, easy. Like, if this had more music, this could be like a Final Fantasy 4 or a 6th level soundtrack. Like, it was... Yeah, it was a solid 4 all around. Do I want to learn the speedrun? No. I mean, I kind of learned a lot of it, but... I don't want to do it. Finish Rimsala. Notes, initiative is bad, order is bad, and Sylph is OP with Paralyze. Like, outside of that, the game is pretty good. Party members leaving all the time was irritating. But outside of those, it's a very solid game. I'm surprised it never got a sequel. I want to see what the history of this game is like. Let's look on Wikipedia. Plot, characters, reception. Superplay said it was an RPG based around first person, like Dungeon Master, but suffers from a very plodding pace. Combat is particularly long and drawn out. I do not think combat was long and drawn out in that. This person hasn't played many RPGs. Only recommended for die-hard RPG fans. Nah. I think this was more straightforward than Mega 10. It's more straightforward than any of the D&D first-person RPGs. Like, it's way more casual in that regard. Time Extension listed Arcana as one of the best SNES games, saying the challenge is pitched perfectly. I'm calling the game audio-visually superior to this other game I've never heard of, Shining in the Darkness, which looks like it was a Genesis game. development-wise. I'm curious, development-wise, like, how come this didn't get any more? Director, let's see what this guy go on to make. Oh, I see. I see why this man never went on to make another Arcana sequel. Do you want to know what director Shigeru Hashiguchi went on to make? Well, he didn't do the first one, but no, he was just designer and team support for those. So he's not. He went on to stop being a director, basically. He went on just doing game design stuff for the Kirby games. Well, the first Kirby game came out the same year as this, so it wouldn't have been his team. Let's search the other guy, Matsutake. But yeah, the Shigeru went on to work on all the Kirby games. What's Matsutake? Oh, Matsutake is his full name. Oh no, that's a mushroom. Matsutake. How? Movie games. The music person is the same, yeah. The music, they could reasonably work on other games. Just let me search for Arcana, and then I'll find its credit list on Moby Games. Credits. Yeah, the other director never went on to do anything else. The executive producer did Arcana, New Ghostbusters 2, and an SDF game. The producer also went off to do crap. So yeah, the main director went off to work on as a designer and team support. He just got thrown onto the Kirby team, basically. I guess these two games came out the same year, and Kirby was just so popular that they were just kind of abandoned the whole team. They're like, you guys are all Kirby employees now. You work on Kirby games. That's your job. Never remember Arcana again. Which is kind of fun. And close all this info. Oh, actually, no. I want to see the bestiary for this game. Now that I've done it. He alive? The director? I didn't check. I was just checking his credits list on Moby Games. Let's check the bestiary. What were those giant things at the end? Tiamat doesn't have health or anything since you don't actually fight him. That's a shame. Rimsala's first phase had 1,500 HP, and second phase was 3,500. The highest HP on anything like regular enemy that I was fighting was like 250 was the dragon. So to give you an idea of like, that's a lot of health on the boss. That's crazy. You actually do get gold from killing Rimsala. You get 621 gold. That music on that game is awesome, though. That was a fun game. And there's no game 2. Game B. Good. Reset that. The next game is going to end up being Jack Nicklaus Golf, but I don't want to play that right now. I was kind of thinking of playing something else. And then finishing out the day with that. Maybe I'll play Bayonetta. I've had Bayonetta for a while and then haven't played it because I was going to stream it and I haven't gotten around to that. So what I'll probably do is set that up. And I'll go AFK, set that up, go to the bathroom, come back and mess around in Bayonetta for a bit. Save, edit splits, take out the start time. No, edit, start timer at 0. There we go. Save splits. Close splits, my phone's making my headphones go nuts. Exit live split. I don't know, what else could I do? What other games do I got in my library? I was playing The Witcher 2 recently. But it's and honestly, it's kind of a boring game. So I don't want to stream that. Mess around in Bayonetta. That'd be more fun. Or I could mess around in Dark Souls. I have Dark Souls 3 installed. I was doing a playthrough of that. Dark Souls 3 or Bayonetta. Probably Bayonetta. I think it's more stylish and fun, and I haven't played it in a long time. So I'm going to be bad at that. Ugh. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a break.
I did. I skate to him. Hell yeah.
Take a minute for a hot second to congratulate Proto for a real quick second, y'all. Can I? I'm sorry. I've been beating everybody's butt for a very long time. Can I just congratulate Proto real quick, please? Like full screen, everything. Hold on. Proto. Congratulations on getting partnered. I didn't do anything. I literally didn't. All that was said was my daughter thought that she was already partnered because she...
The featured player's win streak has been stopped.
You can't stick random things in my mouth!
Shut the fuck up. No one cares.
Whatever I want in your mouth.
I was looking for... I was congratulating Proto. You can't... I could have choked. I could have died. I'd have died.
I was like, oh, this is hard and fast. I mean, I probably shouldn't say "oh" before I say that. That made that sound like a much different scenario.
Oh, they're napping. Those are adorable. That Shine and Darkness game, it's ongoing. Oh shit. That is ongoing. That is like super ongoing at that point. Turn off the SNES. It's put away. And let's see. What do I want to do? What could I do? Bayonetta seems like a fun choice. My controller was having some drift issues, though. So that'll make things interesting. Move this over here. Let's go to... Oh, we got to change all the things. Let's do messing around in Bayonetta. Bayonetta. I haven't played the PC version of Bayonetta. I have not opened this game yet. So I don't even know if it works, to be honest. And I guess I got to change the Let's Play Arcana thumbnail. to I'm just gonna do the goofy one. Let's play a bit of Bayonetta. And we're going to need the game and cam. I'm going to need this over here. I'm going to have to... God, I hope it can play in windowed mode, because it's going to get weird otherwise. And... we on game and cam yet? Yeah. Let's get this going. I have no achievements unlocked for it. We'll see how it goes. Whoa, it's flipping out my monitors. Sega. It's dedicated full screen right now. So it minimized everything for me. It might have changed my resolution. Oh yeah, it's fucking everything up. Hold up, hold up. I don't even know if this is visible to anybody. I guess I'd have to... I know how I can check. I know how I can check. No, it's all fucked up looking. Yeah, it's went to some random resolution. Hold on, we're gonna... I gotta fix this. Why did it choose this fucking resolution? Yeah, it fucking put itself in 4K. Borderless windowed. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, much better. There we go. Now I can see things. Okay. Now I can come over here, get this going. What is this white shit everywhere? Is it just my wallpaper? No, things are just going weird. Okay, get the chat up. So I can see that. Fucking all my windows like flipped out while it was doing all the weird resolution shit. Okay. Can I play the game? There, I want that. I need them. Hold on. I want music audible. There we go. And then I'm going to set the game effects a little higher. So that should be good. Set this a little lower. There we go. This should be good. Oh no. That's going to make... It's gonna get all weird. There we go, this should be it. I was gonna say, because otherwise we're gonna be able to hear the dialogue. Okay, crank these settings. Off VSync. Custom. Can I set anything higher? Everything goes high. We don't mess around here. Okay, probably minimize that now. It keeps switching to keyboard controls down at the bottom. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, I do not intend to use keyboard mouse on this game. This would be miserable. Is there a way to turn keyboard mouse off? I gotta do some Googling. Bayonetta. Bayonetta Steam. I can't spell. I need to see its community thing. Maybe there's... Maybe their community is like, hey, you're gonna have to do this if you want a controller to work. Which seems weird to me. Like, it should just work. Community hub. Bayonetta community hub. Discussions. Go by Switch if you want Bayonetta. From console to keyboard mouse, even though I'm on PC. Wait, I can't change it from controller. Or from keyboard to controller. When I press the keyboard mouse button, the game switches to that input dynamically. Controller not working. I'm gonna say Bayonetta. I don't know how to spell Bayonetta, it turns out. Bayonetta PC switching to keyboard constantly. Controller keeps switching to keyboard. That's Rocket League. Bayonetta. Problem with the controls. Problem with controls. I went to turn on subtitles and settings and looked on after the controls game as well, and now the screen looks like this. By default, when I try key binding, you turn on subtitles probably config. I deleted the Bayonetta. What? There we go. This guy has the same problem. Are you sure there's not some other dust on your mouse sensor, or you have a macro for your keyboard making it seem like there's input there? This person didn't fix it. Got the same problem. It was fine. And then he went to change key binding and it messed it up. Similar problem. Controls, controller menu. There's no controls, controller menu. For changing touchpad. Oh, it's not working. Okay, never mind. So we'll go back. We're good now, apparently. It just fixed itself. That's always nice. Okay, so we're good now. Extra. Play. Autosave. Difficulty normal. Really normal. Will I load too fast to not get to do the tutorial stuff? In a universe of light and dark where perception is reality. This game's so over the top. Falling clock tower we're gonna fight on. Gravity doesn't apply to the witches, apparently.
Long since erased from the records of time, there once existed two European clans who served as overseers of history for the powers that be. The Umbra Witches, dwellers of the darkness, and the Lumen Sages,
I can't remember how to roll. Oh, there.
of the light. The clans paid each other great respect, and their efforts to maintain the balance between them defended the just passage of time. Yet one day, that balance was toppled.
It gets a little more reasonable after this intro area. It's hard to see what's going on right now.
The once harmonious clans fell into disagreement and stoked the flames of hatred against each other.
You can't lose this intro
resulting
segment.
in an era of strife. The conflict between the Umbra and the Lumen threw all of Europe into a chaotic loop of battle, ambush, assassination, and casualty. It was truly a gruesome war. Despite the tremendous radiance of God shining upon them, the Lumen Sages were gradually weakened by the assault of the secretive Dark Witches. Years after the balance was lost, the war had ended in the Umbra Witches' favor.
That's so much fun. Oh, poop.
Their victory was short-lived. Fearing the witches' dark abilities, humans began to condemn the remaining Umbra. They launched the witch hunts, rounding up the battle-weary witches with little resistance and subjugating those who wished to continue the struggle. Human faith in the miracles of their god pushed the witch hunts further, and soon the Umbra Witches, keepers of the darkness, were extinguished from the earth. All but one.
Bayonetta. I assume the last Umbra Witch was Bayonetta.
I'm okay! Let's go! Just stay close to me!
Present day. Present time. Stabbity stab time. Who they stabbing? Themselves. I mean, if you're gonna pick somebody to win a fight against, I guess. Save, so I don't have to do the intro again. It's those options, okay. Team Little Angels. Yusuke Hashimoto. Director Hideki Kamiya?
It looks like Humpty Dumpty's taking his last fall. Even old Eggman.
Oh shit. I was just wanting to check the levels. I just want to check levels. That's all I wanted. So I'm going to move this so I can see levels while I play. That'll help, I think. I didn't realize it was going to pause every time I switch over. There we go.
The destroyer gets scrambled in the end, right? You know, I still don't get why the hell you drag me out here for these things. I just drop off the merchandise. Hey, bet you can't guess what today is. Reading the good Lord's book ain't gonna do much. People been waiting for this asshole to get whacked for ages. Please. Hell, look around. There's no love lost for old Humpty Dumpty. But you gotta keep the outfit happy. We don't take care of him, they take care of us.
Yeah. They would take care of us.
I prefer my shoes made out of rubber, not concrete. But hey, it's that kind of town. Without good-hearted souls like us to put these bastards 6 feet under, where'd society be?
Where would society be?
Of course, the pay's not bad either. Jesus, you really get into this shit, don't you? If it were me, I'd be praying he ends up barbecue. Or at least sunny side up. You can keep praying, but the only way this guy's meeting the Lord is if God's hungry for breakfast. Speaking of hungry, we done here? My kids are baking me a birthday cake tonight. Cute little fuckers, I tell you what. Well then, adios.
I have to believe when they were casting his voice actor, they're like, we want Joe Pesci, but we can't afford him.
What the fuck? They're here? For this douchebag? Ah! I hate this damn light. I can't see a thing. Oh! But they're there, ain't they? You hearing me? You can see them, can't you?
I see them. They are instruments of God, descending upon his heavenly rays to earth.
Oh my God!
Dear Lord, grant us guidance and keep safe the souls of our loved ones for all eternity.
It's gonna go well for them. The heavenly instruments of God. Affinity. A little loud.
You look tired. Let me tuck you in.
That poor guy. We got a long intro. Soon enough, I'll be hitting shit.
Forgive me, Hitman. I didn't mean all that Humpty Dumpty shit. I swear.
Next time you want your hands on me, you better make sure I'm dead. Now move out the way.
Rodan?
If it ain't my good buddy Enzo, how about you get out of here? You die, and I'm gonna have to go back in that hole chasing after the money you owe me.
Do you naughty little angels deserve a good spanking?
Beautiful.
Fucking Bayonetta. She's so over the top.
Bayonetta.
I wish these cutscenes were higher than 30 frames per second, that's for sure.
This is cheeky. Throwing me these cheap toys.
Don't worry about quality. I've got quantity.
I don't think the game is only locked at 30. Might be. I hope not. Because I'd always assume these were in-engine cutscenes. But if they're pre-recorded...
If you're just gonna watch, I'm putting you to the work. That was your last call. No more shots from me, Bayonetta.
As long as there's music, I'll keep on dancing.
There we go. Now there's a game to play. Oh my god, hold on. Camera's inverted on the x-axis. Quick punch. Why?
Beautiful.
B for kick.
Beautiful.
Hold on, I need you to get back up. I'm gonna try the combo. No, come on, let's try it again. Oh, let's try this one, I guess. And then that one. try this guy. Okay, we're good. We got combos. Oh, I did a little late.
Quit messing around.
I thought it was gonna freeze again. I need some witch time. Rare spiritual metal containing the essence of angel life force, used in business transactions within Inferno. Oh. Can I lock on with a different key? Because that'd be great. Like, you can't change the controls? I feel like I have lock on be L1. It's just me. No. Let's get these. What's over here? Is this something I can attack? Ah. What do we got? What are these guys called? Okay. What the hell is X? It's just action. Okay. I'm back on. I got this now. I'm back to remembering how to play. starve?
I'm not dead yet! You can't take me like this! It's against regulations!
There are regulations. Gotta go get him. Now I have health again. We're done with the tutorial.
Damn it, who did that? I just bought the damn thing!
I love the joke that he's not able to see what happens while she's in this like witch state fighting angels and shit.
Haven't you figured it out yet? There's no quarter for you in this world.
Engage witch type successfully 10 times. There we go. I did take some damage.
Rodan should be paying me for even touching these toys.
You have any idea how much this is gonna cost to fix? How the fuck do I always get wrapped up in this shit?
Ed and Edna.
Engine still purrs nicely. Now, about this little thing you've been looking into for me, Enzo. Let's have a quick chat.
See? This is why I told you I was going home. I just got held up in the air by some invisible things, and you want an intelligence briefing? It never stops with
Some
you.
invisible things.
You keep belly aching like that, and you're liable to wake Eggman from the dead. And I don't think either of you would like that. Catch you later, Bayonetta. Something tells me you're gonna need a rush on our special project before this shit hits the fan.
Wait, Rodan. What about Eggman?
Such a popular chap. I bet they hate him down there as much as you did when he was up here. We just need to make sure he won't come crawling back when they kick him out.
Nothing a flower bed can't fix. Fill her up.
You heard the man. Finish up in 5 minutes or you're walking home to your cake and candles.
What? Don't you leave me here! Oh, what a day! I'm screwed! Ah, it's gonna take every cent I earned on this charade to pay for the damage. I tell you what, if I could see them bastards that did this to my car, forget about it.
Enzo, the road. Pay attention to it.
How can you be so calm? You're still getting screwed in all this too. Of all the low-life scum in too deep in this town, I've never seen one get wrapped up in a fight with God's messengers.
I would panic.
Dressed like a nun too. When you end up in the afterlife, that's not going to be pretty.
I can't help it if I like the little outfits. The toys are nice.
Her frames are fun.
Hey, 20 years ago, you woke up stuck in a casket at the bottom of a lake. All you can remember is that you're a witch. But now, you're stuck because you gotta sacrifice our halo-wearing friends every day or they'll drag your ass back down to hell. I know, I thought I got screwed, but being forced to slap around the divine for a living, that's really getting screwed.
It's pretty screwed.
If I needed a biographer, you wouldn't be my first choice. I see to the funeral.
Join lap, Faye.
You get me the information I asked for. That was our deal.
Come on now! Look at my poor car! I'm working for free after this! At least let me get a drink at Rodon's before you start grilling me. The info I got is good. It's gonna get you close to finding the other stone in the pair and figuring out some of that lost past of yours. I swear.
Can't see, Faye.
After jewels instead of cash, just like a girl. Jesus, can't you take a joke?
Enzo, someone's given you a present. Hey, too bad. I can't stand bugs.
Huh? What the fuck?
Just a freaking plane. Alright, Faye. Sorry, Faye, I've gotta fight angels. With this woman, apparently. I think she's a friend. She's a friendly friend.
You?
What's the matter, Bayonetta? All that sleeping made you soft.
But am I fighting her or the angels? Torture attacks. What's this guy gonna do? Oh, he's breaking out of the witch time. Hey, platinum. Well, at least they're looking fancy. They got poses and everything. My bet is she is a Lumen Witch. I played this before, but I didn't get very far, to be honest. And I don't remember much of the story. I don't think I got far enough to figure out any of her life's mystery. It would suck to live in this city.
Those assholes sure know how to get attention. Even perk the ears of the hotheads down home.
You don't say.
It's getting harder and harder to tell the worlds apart. Human world. Inferno. Paradiso. Who can tell the difference?
Even harder with Purgatorio in the middle. Fight long enough in there and you'll really lose sight. Why the sudden interest in metaphysics?
It's a balance, right? Even if some of them like messing around with the humans. We've all got a stake in the status quo. But people keep fucking around like this, the Book of Revelations is gonna look like Mother Goose. Heaven and hell are gonna go straight for each other's throats.
Heaven and hell can tear each other to pieces for all I care. I've got my own problems to worry about.
Those are really big arm belts.
Everything was a bit too brazen, and Enzo's tip makes the timing too perfect. This reeks
Enzo,
of
not
setup.
Marv. Name's
Someone
Enzo.
in one of those lost memories calling you out.
I'm getting guns now.
I got a little present for you. These babies are special. Built from an alloy the devil himself would kill to get his hands on.
It's called
Don't
bronze.
break these, 'cause they're one of a kind.
Will it say on the side of it? I missed it. The bartending, like juggling, it's called flourish juggling and bartending stuff. Had a buddy get really into that, and he didn't drink.
Calling me
He just had
out.
all the props,
I don't go in for strange
so he had like
offers.
bottles and stuff he'd fill with water, so he could
Then
practice.
again,
He got really into
I'm
it.
getting a little tired of these weaklings they keep throwing at me. Maybe I should aim for something a bit more high class.
What does that say? Something about parsley?
Pounding them down tonight, baby. Not to butt into your affairs, but I'm pretty sure you got
Scarborough
somewhere better to be.
Fair?
The guys you're up against aren't the type to wait for you to finish a round.
Oh, she's just gone. She's like Batman.
Enzo, her drinks are going on your tab, buddy. You deadbeat motherfucker.
He's probably tired. Enzo had a rough day.
Bam.
What trouble are you gonna cause now, Faye? Angel attack. How to play Angel Attack. Aim and fire on the angel targets to rack up a high score in this thrilling shooting game. For each arcade bullet in your possession, you may fire 3 times. Hitting multiple angel targets or aiming and hitting vital points in the hearts will earn you a bonus point. If you set a high score on the machine, you'll be handsomely rewarded. How do I fire? Oh shoot, cancel exit. I'm gonna shoot the mystery thing. Is it gonna come by again? Where is it? I heard it. I was just out there for a bit. That's harder than I was expecting. I have 15 points. Not enough for anything. I load too fast.
So, I asked around, and some whale in Europe is trying to fence a huge rock on the black market. He calls it the right eye, saying it's part of some set called the Eyes of the World. Fits the bill of what you're after, don't it? Now, here's the funny bit. The stone passes around the halls of power for hundreds of years, vanishes, and then the black market goes white hot for the thing. But the seller wanted an arm and a leg for it, to the point no one could stomach the price. So back goes the stone. But not before everyone figures out where the guy is. You're gonna enjoy doing this one, I bet. I love sticking it to the rich. Of course, when you do, don't forget your old buddy Enzo stuck his neck out on this one. Slide me a few fuzzoles out of the rich guy's pocket for my troubles. Right? Anyways, you better get going before the trail gets cold. Off to the middle of nowhere. Paradise of Europe. Vigrid.
She's getting some memories.
Welcome to Vigrid, our final stop. Entry visas are required of all travelers. Please submit your Vigrid-issued entry visa for inspection upon disembarking. Please make sure you take all your valuable belongings with you. Repeating.
So at this point is when the game, I feel, really starts and is less tutorialized. Which I guess they're telling you it starts now.
So, you have arrived at last, my dear. The time has come to awaken the eyes of the world. Ere long, my dear child, such a beautiful young lady you've become.
It's a little mysterious. Wonder what's up.
So, this is supposed to be paradise?
Looks like a train station. It's a nice train station. Must be one of the Vigrid security forces. For security guards in the middle of nowhere, they have some awfully impressive weapons. I need to set the camera spin to be faster. resident. Maybe part of their religious doctrine, but everyone is wearing holy vestments. As long as I am in Purgatorio, I won't be able to intervene in their affairs. That also means I should be able to get around this place without their interference either. I like her shadow as the butterfly. I can't check this person. Can't remember if there's a map. Oh, there's items list. Some of the angels I've encountered. Servants of Heaven, lowest in the angelic hierarchy. Tools to further the conviction. Okay, so there's a lot of lore. Demons. Madama Butterfly, a demon taking the form of a woman who left the world under unfortunate circumstances. If a conjurer were to sign a contract and trade her soul, the demon would impart upon them enormous power. So those are what I get to control. Antonio's Notebook. I don't know who that is. Tome of Umbrum Arts. Special techniques. Dodge offset. While holding Y, dodge the right. Oh, I knew that. I haven't learned new techniques. Well, outside of these. Umbrum Tears of Blood. Complete the vestibule. Oh, these are achievements. Crows completed? Wait, so what's crows? What are crows? Crows captured. I don't know what those are. So chems of ALPs. So collectibles. I'm okay with collectibles. Hierarchy of Laguna. Well, that's the bestiary. Equipment. I only have one gun. Crafted by the famed demonsmith Rodan, these 4 guns have been crowned with the names Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme. So I did read Parsley correctly. Pushing Bayonetta's magic to its limit, these guns' rate of fire and sucking power are incredible. I have no other weapons, so. And there's no map that I'm aware of. Signboard aimed at tourists points at locations of remaining ancient ruins in Vigrid. Baked gecko. Oh, concocting compound.
Yeah.
Majority route. Oh, I imagine I'm going that way. What's up here, though? Probably something useful, right? Oh, you can jump off walls. Okay, that's good to know. I've forgotten so much about this game. I've definitely forgotten more than I probably knew. Like, last time I played a Bayonetta-type character in a game was Smash Brothers. Well, let's carry on.
Yeah.
Ceruminous walls emitting a wondrous light and resonant sound. Getting closer, it makes it glow brighter. Responds to a witch's power. Extend your jump duration. Seal the sun. It's a mark with the resting place of a witch. So I've got a key. Is it a weapon? Oh, it is a weapon. Wait, was that something I'm supposed to pick up? Oh, there's a statue over there I want to break too. Get keyed upon. Voyage towards truth. I've been a journalist now for over 20 years, always aiming for the guiding light of truth, always pushing forward. I believe that communicating the truth is the core tenet of all journalism, chasing it until my legs turn to rubber and the truth is burned into my retinas. But my journalistic career has hit an incredible wall, and I must confess that I've been crushed under the weight of the path I've traveled. It all began upon seeing beyond the stone-chiseled history of the old European city of Vigrid, and past the deep scars time had left behind. The passing of history has always been overseen by a select few, and they have left memories of the time stained with blood, of a time. This fact is integral in understanding the big picture, but it also causes one to hesitate before becoming involved in such a dark history. Treading down this path I believe so firmly in means I cannot afford to lose faith in my convictions. It may also mean that my life is put into jeopardy. However, I hold deep within my heart the hope that even after my soul has left this body, as long as these notes, my proof of being, are passed to the right man, future ages will come to know the truth. They say that some things come at the cost of your life, but to me, truth is my life. In this age filled with lies and deception, I forever pray that truth will shine its light on the path of righteousness. Antonio Redgrave. I don't know who that is. I guess I'm gonna find out. Two crystal sensors, one is in pieces. Destroyed in an unnatural manner as if fit by a rage powered by a deeply held grudge. With move techniques, use your hair as a conduit to summon forth demonic entities. Connect these techniques to punch or kick combos for devastating finish. Unicorn horn. Oh, it's another. It's the third defect from the compound. Platinumed. Lumen Sage and Umbra Witch. When their powers meet in a test of strength, the lightning released will be your test. If you wish to walk upon water, prove your mettle by dodging the lightning in a single hair's breadth. What lightning? Oh. Green Laurel. Contains vital essence in crystallized form. Revives one instantly when obtained. Another strange walls. Jars. Always worth killing. What's this? Another concoction thing? I don't know how to do this. I have no idea how this works. Do I just have to have a lot? I have no idea. I'm sure it'll tell me. This game's got pretty good tutorials.
I knew it. This town's teeming with heaven's little helpers. It's making my buddies downstairs awfully nervous.
And your point is?
No, I gotta take my
Some
other pill.
places in this world are closer to Paradiso or Inferno. The rat hole of a town you and I live in is close to both. But the Vigridians, they got a special air about them. They're closer to Paradiso than anyone should ever be. And that shit just plain creeps me out.
Just every muscle in the back feels super tight.
Here and score me some halos. These stupid rings are worth a fortune back home. Since it seems you're spoiling for a fight, if you come across any of these, bring them to me, and I'll hook you up.
Another one looking to line his pockets.
Y'all?
I'm beginning to see why Enzo is so fond of you.
Real cute. But let's get one thing straight. Your fights are yours alone. I'm only here to watch my handiwork in action. So don't get any bright ideas about coming to me for help.
No, you get one thing straight. I'm not the slightest bit interested in the fact that you made these guns. If you get in my way, I will... How do the Americans put it?
How do we put it?
Oh yes. Bust a cap in your ass.
We do say that. We say that a lot.
Right on, baby.
That is often a thing we say. Traditionally, it's our morning greeting. But it's not specific to the morning, if that makes sense. You could say it at any time. Bro, what if I don't connect magical power? Revives when magical power is not attacked. Okay. Did it come from that direction? Yeah. Stage gate, however, is sealed shut, maybe due to some sort of alarm system. Must be ancient ruins that were remodeled into a station. Get wrecked, jars. Poster, some sort of event. Similar to those used in magical seals. Interesting. Only made for transportation in and out of Vigrid. Enter the gates of hell. Let's see what happens. God, my back is just ruining me.
You here for business or pleasure? Either way, I'll hook you up.
This symbol, Grace, is only the hottest of what the hot items in my shop. If you're not sure what to go after, look for a face you can trust. Techniques. Runs treasures, he doesn't have any. Techniques are probably what we want. Air dodge, yes. Yes, the air dodge. Touch an opponent with incredible quickness and deliver a devastating thrust attack and also perform midair. By holding and pressing towards an opponent, left stick. Yeah, that's probably going to be next. And that's the same thing with heal. Still holding our trigger. I need a launcher. Accessories. These are really expensive. I do not have the money for those. I'm not buying any items. I don't really need them. Increase the limit of your health? Oh. So there is a dump for items. Or for money. Halos? Halos. Like we were talking about in the other game. Weapons I can't guide now. 100,000 techniques. Let's get some techniques. Oh, I can't afford it yet. Yeah. So I've got the air dodge at least. Another book. The Crystal Witch and Sage. Within Vigrid City, there are a great many structures built long ago by two clans, the Umbra Witches and Lumen Sages. Amongst them, all have sun and moon duality, evidence of peculiar outlook towards the universe. The witches representing the moon, and the sages representing the sun, burned into the fabric of the city in various ways. One of these structures, a pair of statues crafted from high-quality crystal, known as Beltestan Crystallos, featured both a witch and a sage. The statues appeared to hold some sort of special significance. According to ancient records, they were created to aid in the training of art of overseeing time. Skill only the two clans were capable of practicing, that also served as the key to locking something away from public view should the clans feel the need for secrecy. Exact details are unknown. Now, the city, scarred by the tragic witch hunts of the past, has seen many of the statues depicting witches destroyed or heavily defaced. They're unable to escape the calamitous fighting. The surrounding area is a historic neighborhood aimed at tourists. I'm gonna break so much shit. So much shit is breakable in this game. It's amazing. Oh, what's this? Broken Witch Heart. Gathering 4 of these will increase limited vitality. Cool. Can't break a tree. Bullet. Recreation area for townspeople. Bet there's some up there. Guess not. Nothing hiding in this corner. I want collectibles. Fight.
What?
Oh, that's probably not a good sign. Affinities. And applaud. Oh, I forgot that. As soon as I get the torture attack, I forget about it. Not a weapon. Oh, I think I threw it away by accident. Oh no! Oh, come on, I hit R2. Oh shit, I thought he was calling for help. I didn't know he could hit me with that. Oh, now I've got the horn. What the... Beloved. He's a biggin. fast. I'm ready for the B. Ready to mash. Oh, it's X. They tricked me. Oh, a record. Marches, militaire. I'm not French. If you know the voice of angels, some sort of salute is drawn upon it. Broke the fountain. Make sure I don't jump off the side there. I can't. It doesn't let you. Did I get everything I needed here? Some glowy stuff over here. That's just the lamps. Protecting deteriorated ruins. Oh, you got wrecked.
You've been naughty.
Another broken heart. Which way I was going? Oh, probably this way. Probably this way. Camera. See if there's anything hidden here, because I remember there's a boss type fight as soon as I walk a bit forward. Yeah, there we go. God, my back's really killing me. I might have to in-stream early today so I can just lay down.
What are you doing? Let's go.
Oh no! Okay, so missed that. That is all the enemy design in this is great. Oh, way left. So that's fine now, probably. Died low on health. Oh, I see. Magic flute. I don't know what that is. I don't know what these things are. It's said to have been played with military release. A wave of high frequency spirit can cause heavy damage to nearby angels. Okay, we'll have that. Now, that's something I have. What was that guy? Still missing one there. Beloved was that dude. Gamora. Monstrous creature hailing from demonic wood Johnson Forest, taking the form of a dragon. Incredibly fierce. Didn't find all that moves. Game and devouring prey. Territorial. I got the techniques already. Why would I ever turn off air dodge? I guess it's just something like you can. Like nobody's stopping you. Oh, I was curious. Witch's Brew. I've discovered the existence of something called alchemy. It's a deconstruction, combination, and reconstruction. Metal, flesh, even spirit. If one understands the logic of the age, alchemy is a prime example of the era in which it was developed. Although lesser known is the fact that alchemy is an offshoot of witch's secret art of concoction. Concoction was only practiced by the Umber Witch clan, and the materials, amounts, and methods used were never shared outside the clan's inner circle. However, in the chaos of the witch's hunt, some details were said to have slipped out, including the primary mixing components: baked gecko, unicorn horn, and mandragora root. Like defense, offense, and vitality. Ooh. Okay, that makes sense. It's been discovered that these correctly combining these items may result in creation of various useful compounds. Materials are obviously no longer in existence, and even if they still existed, one would have to take out a contract with the Dweller of the Netherworld to obtain these rare items. In case of emergency, the witches placed these materials within Purgatorio, a realm caught in between realities. Gems are said to still remain. Amounts. Yeah, so I don't know the correct amounts. Nobody does, it seems.
Well, well. An Angelic Hymns Gold LP. Got your hands on something awfully rare, haven't you? That thing is the perfect bait to coax out some of hell's uglies. One note hits their ears, and a damn who's who of Inferno comes pouring out of the inner circles. Then I can use them to breathe life into what I make best. Weapons of mass destruction. Tell you what, you give me that record and I'll order up something so fiendish, angels will cry at the sight of it.
I would like
I'll
that.
just have to pop down to the tropics for a bit. So take a load off.
Oh, back.
All done. He's a little rude, but he makes up for it with charm. Be nice to him, okay?
Onyx roses. Well, those look fun. 69,800. A production version of the original Onyx roses. Well, I can't afford them. Got hit. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. I pressed jump and it worked. Is he still over there? He seems fine. God damn it. Oh, god damn it. I witch dodged straight into the ground. That's a death. I like how they get all beat up. What are we getting? X, B, I. I need them all right now. Oh, I nearly got them all. I think it's B for Madam, X for Dragon. That's my theory. Died once. I had to use the item though, so let me continue. Can you use mouse for this part? You can. Mouse is real high. Oh my god, it's actually really hard to shoot that thing. Oh, I missed it.
Round over.
Little cat prints. Well, my back's really hurting, so I think I'm gonna save and call it there for the day. And then tomorrow I'll pick back up with the next Super Nintendo game, which I believe is a golf game. Because, of course, I'm cursed with golf games. So I appreciate everybody who had stopped by throughout the day and got to see the end of Arcana. It's all been fun. I appreciate everyone. You all have a good one.